Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for some again. Jim Beckham.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
The action has already started. This then a possible acid test as to who came here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Aduh.
Chance here to counter. That's a sharp pass. Now this could be a chance. And he's lost his man here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robertson gets rid without sophistication. And here's Lefay.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Plays it in low. Bullish header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular. But his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. We get a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Threads one in. Ball swung. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Granit Xhaka.
Aduh.
Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Aduh.
Knocks it out wide. Messi carries the ball down the right. That looks a cracking ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Lefay. Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And he's being shifted off it. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Lefay. He's found a way through. Cross needs to be good. Messi. Xhaka does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lefay. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk gets it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pablo Torre. Might be danger here. Granit Xhaka. Looking for the run. Messi tries a shot!
Ah,
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Messi did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tar. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Pablo Torre. Now Foden.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Robertson. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He has found the way through. And that was nowhere near his best. Robertson. Foden. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag. Mbappe! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Played into the middle. Cleared away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Lefay. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Lefebvre. Foden. Lefebvre wins the duel this time. Can he get away here? That'll be a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field, number 8, Phil Foden. Coming on the field is
Ball's out
number
once more.
22, Ødegaard.
Granit Xhaka. And it's Ruben Neves. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe!
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to get it away. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Ødegaard. Ruben Neves is onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Aduh.
Sunderland are looking to go forward now. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Caicedo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Ball is over the line. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ruben Neves. And it's Caicedo.
Aduh.
And he's managed to get free. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Lefebvre. Van Dijk goes on a charge down the left.
There will be 5 minutes added
Pass
time.
is just off target. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Shot could be... He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Messi falls short. This looks promising. Pablo Torre! Oh, that is rather wayward. That's at the end. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what we are sure will be a very competitive season. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Walker gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Okay, interesting. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. Robertson. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Torre. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robertson. Foden. In towards the back stick. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Pablo Torre. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a lovely pass. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Messi. Foden. Can he finish? And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes it. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. The ball goes in, climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Roberts.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Waduh.
Aims beyond the defence. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Laurent. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cullen. Ruben Neves. There's a probing ball. This looks promising. Laurent. That's Hannibal. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good spread. Gets into some space. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Ow.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Delivery from Mbappe. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Roberts. Referee's given a throw. In with the challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Roberts makes the interception. And he's forced to go back. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone...
Get free, flings in across. And he's there to get it away. Robertson being hunted in tacks.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe with a definite foul there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Robertson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Laurent. Hannibal. Van Dijk. Tar. Nicely spread, and it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Cullen. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Backward it goes. And the shot! And Alexander-Arnold.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Walker spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Robertson. Nice bit of trickery. Shot could be on. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution on the field. Number 28, number 14, number 29. Coming on the field, number 25, number 40, Kwanzebe, number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Burnley finding their passes. Anthony. He's found the way through. He's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. And he whips a mighty effort! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The goal scorer after
Terrific header, he met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Foden. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, nice touch. Caicedo. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to play it through.
There will be 3
Messi.
minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Now the ball in. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Played back to the goalkeeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mbappe, shot at goal! Goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked...
Alexander-Arnold. Pablo Torre. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. There's the header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. And he's making progress on the ball. Ball driven towards the far post. And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! Sticks it away! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Harrison. Robertson delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Piero. Pressure coming in from all directions. Leeds ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rodon spots it and intercepts. Harrison.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gruev. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Aronson. Now it's Harrison. Tero. Harrison. Pablo Torre. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great vision. Tanaka. Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Pablo Torre. Oh, such a clever touch. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big. Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Byram. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Rodon. Tanaka. Now Aronson. Tanaka. And it's Byram. Now Ampadu. Harrison. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Piero. And he's picked out the run. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far.
1 minute added time.
Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold looking to get on the end of this. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done.
Good.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for the third, especially with a full half of football still to drag.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. Ampadu, and it's been given away. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
A case now of complete control. Played into space out wide.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bogle. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi. Torre receives it in a big chance! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Torre is in a really good position out wide. Ampadu. Gruev. Aimed beyond the defence. Harrison stood his ground strongly. Played out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. Byram just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Torre. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ampadu. And Rodon. Gnonto. Now it's Piero. Out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. And the shot! They've done it! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aronson. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Ampadu wins the duel this time. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Tanaka. Gruev. Passing is crisp and sharp. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played into space. Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Foden. Pablo Torre! Oh, almost a 6th.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitutions taking place.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Foden. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Gnonto. Now it's Piero. Bogle gets into some space. That's really good defending. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gnonto. Ampadu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Byram. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitution.
Searching pass he's played there.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Tanaka. Aronson. Now it's Gnonto. And it's made its way to him. He's found real chance! It's fallen kindly here. No mistake! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Leeds grab a goal, but it's hard to... And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, very much the... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the pace and dynamism that this fella, Alejandro Garnacho, brings, I think, will always carry some menace. He's capable of coming up with a goal of the season. He's got that in his locker, but I kind of enjoy the little selfishness he's brought to his game. Maybe one or two of his teammates get a bit frustrated at times, but I like the fact that he's willing to go it alone at times and he backs himself. That's great.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Now it's... Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Maguire.
Ugarte. Martinez. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Torre. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Martinez. Casemiro. To Martinez. Garnacho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's intervened well there. Shaw. Still goalless. Højlund. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pablo Torre. And it's Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Højlund. Messi. Pressing high and with purpose. And Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And it's Ruben Neves. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for options for movement. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Caicedo. And Pablo Torre. Ruben Neves. Out towards the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Lovely bit of skill. Played in. He's got tall. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Shaw. Casemiro. Here's Shaw. And it's Casemiro. Now Ugarte. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Højlund. And he's had it nicked away. Pablo Torre. Caicedo. To Ruben Neves. And it's Robertson. That has ended up in no man's land.
Maguire.
A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Robertson.
Aduh.
Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball. And he's certainly onside here. Højlund gets into some space. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Ball has bounced loose now. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one
There
too
will
many.
be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Garnacho, and it's Shaw.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Højlund. And that could set him on his way. He's having a shot! He's scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Pablo Torre, he slings it in. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bruno Fernandes engages and forces him off the ball. Ruben Neves. And it's Torre. Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well seen. Saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes. Now Ugarte. Tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance. Manchester United have a free kick. There's a quick free kick. Højlund. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pablo
The
Torre.
attendance for this match was
Now it's Mbappe.
71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Can he finish?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and
Oh, he's taken it. Now it's Højlund. Caicedo. Pablo Torre. Great defending, strong and determined. Ugarte. To Martinez. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass somewhat off target. Shaw. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Ugarte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Torre. For Messi. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Garnacho. Coming on the field is number 10, Matthias Cunha. Substitution in progress.
Martinez. Casemiro. And it's Ugarte. Matthias Cunha. Valverde. 75 minutes played. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that is expertly dealt with.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, such a clever touch. Terrific header. Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Matthias Cunha. Looking to play him in. Now it's Højlund. And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Well, that's your scene too. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Shaw. Here's Matthias Cunha. Ugarte. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's gone for a throw-in. Caicedo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is lovely. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Messi goes short, and he's gone backward here. Real chance! Matthias Cunha.
Well, they've chosen the correct way to see this out.
And time is up. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
And another fantastic win for the boys today. Thank you very much for your support.